are we doing? How's things? Hope all is well. Sunday has arrived. I've heard myself back on playback, so we're all good and we're ready to rock and roll. I have a heated blanket on this morning because it's quite chilly. I'm not going to lie, it's quite chilly in the just a cuppa pot household this morning. It really is. It's what's it saying? 14 degrees in this room, so we're a bit nippy. And I thought rather than stick the fire on, we'd have the heated blanket on. And then as soon as I put the heated blanket, I should have known if I ever want the doggo to come and sit on my lap, just put the heated blanket on. That's what my wife does. So she's straight there. So she's literally on my lap right this second. You can't quite see her. She's just out of shot, but she is here. And I'm sure there you are. You just see the top of her head, I'm sure. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Just having a good look at my fingers. Just being a good girl, aren't you? You're being a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You sit there nice and gently and quietly. Enjoy some of that heated blanket. So we've got the tea, as always, as standard, Essex Tea. Cheers. We started the stream a little bit early. Should be about 6:30 usually we'd start, but yeah, a bit early. Good morning, Ninty. How are you doing, my friend? How's things? Sorry, need a tissue. How are you doing, buddy? I literally just woke up and rolled out of bed in the stream. Oh, I can swear I've got lines all over my face where I've been sleeping. I'm tossed and turned all night. Not slept very well, but it's some sleep, should we say. It's some sleep. We'll take that. I think it's a win at the moment if we get some sleep. All well here, just woke up. Sorting brekkie. And what's the brekkie? What's the brekkie of champions this morning, buddy? Make me hungry. I've got my Essex Tea, so I'm good. And I've got my catering pack of Essex Tea as well. This is gonna... My catering pack of Essex Tea. Look at that. Look at that. Supplied by the lovely Brad from Essex Tea. He's a champion of champions. Really looks after me. Gives me plenty of tea to drink on stream. Can't complain. Get plenty of coffee too as well. So, but they don't do coffee quite in a catering pack like that. So, Project Motor Racing is what we're getting back to. This is the Essex Tea patch test Mark II, because we didn't quite get to finish it yesterday. I wasn't quite happy where we are, and then we're going to write the review tomorrow or later on today. I don't know when we're going to write the review, but certainly the review is coming after this patch test. I think we're about ready. We don't have to hold back anymore. They've patched it a little bit. Some of the handling works. Online side, well, some of it's broken, admittedly, but there are single player elements that I would love to work, but don't. But we shall see it, and all be covered in the review, and all be covered in this patch test. So my biggest thing about the overall sort of like single player is the fact that you can't change your difficulty throughout the career. You're sort of stuck with it, you're lumped with it, and I can only think that that's an oversight sort of thing, or a bug, because you've got to be able to change that. Not during race, not during a championship, I get that, but at the end of a championship, at the end of an event, proper event, you've got to be able to change that, surely. Right, we're racing it in our Mazda, are we? We are in our Mazda. Good, and we're going to begin the event. Next event, Northampton International. That's what we were doing, wasn't it? We were doing the Northampton. We're going to have a look at a bit of the UK. A bit of the UK when it comes to racing. That's what we're doing. Travelling to the track. You see, they could make this sort of stuff a bit better as well, the presentation and all that sort of side of things. I swear I'm beginning to think I'm allergic to you, doggo. You're lovely, though. Got absolutely lovely. Vehicle setup is what we want. Then we want to change the traction control to 10 and the ABS to 6. That's what we want. And we're ready to go. Send doggo here. She's lovely. She's on my lap. We've got the heated blanket on this morning because it's, should we say, it's quite cold in this room, but she's literally on my lap this morning because this is the way you get her on your lap. You put the heated blanket on, as we've seen by my lovely wife who does it. She sits down, puts the heated blanket on, and you just literally just jump on her knee, and that's it. You go sleep. That's what you're doing to me this morning, isn't it? You're literally, got the blanket, fine, come sit on your neck. So I'll be as quiet as a mouse. I'll sit on you. Yeah. So say hello. Say hello to the public. Don't look me in the face. Oh my God. All right. Yes, I know. I love you too. Go on then. You've said hello. You can sit down now. Sit down on the blanket, can't you? And cheers, Albie. How are you doing, buddy? Sleep okay or not? Usual sort of sleep. I didn't get much sleep. You just woke. Well, if you woke up, then you got some sleep. That's a good thing. So yeah, we're ready to rock the Mazda before we give our official review of this. And I'm sad about giving her an official review because I'd like to hold it back for a few months and then give a review. I might update the review, should we say, once we get a little update now it's been fixed and whatever. Because it's a good game. It's just a shame it's got its elements to it that aren't so great, should we say. Right, let's get into the track though. Back to the I should get some racing, get some driving done. But I've literally just woke up myself, so we've got all those eye bogies that you get in. Oh my God. It's a way to smash up the car, isn't it? It's a good start, isn't it? Slept okay. Was operating on less than 2 hours yesterday morning. Kind of feel like I'm operating on about 3 today. That's how I haven't slept well at all. And then he puts on a racing game, so oh God, what's going on? But I was committed. It was said that I'd be doing this. I planned on doing this before doing the review, the last sort of proper play on stream before reviewing this. And but I am sad. I'm sad that I've got to review it in its current state. I wanted to give it a full week. I wanted an update. Got an update, and there's still bits that I don't like about it. I'm not saying it's not going anywhere. I'm enjoying it. That's the thing. It's not it's just 6.5 out of 10. I say 6.5 out of 10 because they fixed some of the handling on single player, and I'm reviewing it as a game, not solely on the multiplayer. Multiplayer is where it's knocking it down, isn't it? The problems that it has on the multiplayer side of things. Obviously, the nitpicks on the career that you can't adjust the difficulty in the career, but I'd say about 6.5. I'll be going with. Shame. As long as you mention on the review that it's been improved, it won't be entirely negative. Yeah, it's not going to be a negative because there are parts of the game that, from a simulator point of view, we've been wanting, but and from a single player point of view, it has its mode, if you like, but it's not enough from a single player point of view anyway. And then the multiplayer side of it is I hear the patch to the AI. not to be so psychotic. That's it. That's it.
5 minutes to the end.
I thought they'd improved the AI slightly. I have seen improvements to it, but again, it's not right. It's a shame. It's a shame that we're going to end up reviewing it in this current state. But it's enjoyable. I enjoy racing games, don't get me wrong. Assetto Corsetta, I'm butchering how I'm saying that, I'm half asleep. But you know the game that I'm on about. That's a quality game, but at launch it was crap. You know, it had massive issues at launch in terms of handling and stuff. You tried to play that with a gamepad at launch, we could off the track. You tried to play that, oh my god, at launch, you couldn't. In terms of the pad, it really was that bad. The video I watched yesterday, someone was going side by side through corners without being eaten to oblivion before they just turned into you mid-corner. Yeah. See, I would have said the AI was worse with Red Sport so far from what I've experienced. I think Mark from Red Sport agreed that the AI was worse with Red Sport. It also doesn't grip you as much. I don't, you know, that's something that I struggle with circuit races. I can play them, but after about a couple of hours, I need a break. You know, I mean, I feel tired after playing one. It's only for so many hours you can go around the track. I'm sort of in between with this. Whether it's the dedication that I want to get on with this, that I'm not quite doing that with, as you can see, so 3-hour streams and stuff. Getting on well with this Manchester today. I'll be tired. Maybe it's not the first. It's not the right car to try when you're tired. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting next few months with this game. I think it'll get there. I think also the fact that it gets it out there before Christmas, isn't it? They've launched it before Christmas, so it got under the tree of a few people's wait for games as well. Because who doesn't like a racing game? You know? And there aren't that many on the Xbox, certainly not a circuit. Certainly not on a series. I know we had some on the Xbox One, right? So we're going to put a decent lap in. Quite capable of putting a decent lap in. Oh, we've got the same car. Same colour. Yeah, I was waiting for the AI to wipe me out there, like you said, Albie. Waiting for it. Surely will be better than what our last one.
Good stuff. Quickest lap of the session.
There you go. We'll take that. We'll finish the quickest. We shall see. Right, we'll return to the pits. We'd like a racing game where I feel like I have a say in how my career progresses. Or being pushed into Le Mans prototypes, for example. Yeah, I get that. Do a bit of what you want. It's sort of all open to you at first. And you do a bit of how you want to play the game and take it at your own pace, sort of thing. I don't mind unlocking things. But I know what you mean. Nice, because certain people have certain cars that they're very fond of certain tracks and certain cars and certain things in games, and why not let them focus on that element, have the rest of the game around it, but people get to choose. Yeah, why not? Be different, wouldn't it? It would be different. Right, no, we don't want to quit to the menu. We want to drive. In fact, we want to skip forward next. Yeah. We've got to wake up. We've got to wake up. I'm half asleep. If I want to stay in an MX5, I can, as long as the championships is not just the same 2 circuits all the time. Yeah. Yeah, you want to be able to take your MX5 across a lot of circuits, don't you? Next session then. Qualifying. I'd like a few more cars on the track as well, more than 12 if I'm honest. I'm being a bit picky here, I know. Is that bad of me to want that? Got like 20. How many would you get in a touring car event? AMS2 apparently had 40. That's it. So I'd like a few more cars in the race. I mean, 12's enough, but, you know, wouldn't it be great? A bit of graphic, but we'll never see that on the console. Could we not? They're building the, you know, console like hybrid PCs, but might it come with like the latest Xbox? I'm pretty sure that had more than 20 as well, Alvin. Quite certain it had more than. Ooh. We are still quite ropey with this car, aren't we? I mean, I know I was driving it better yesterday.
Send it, mate. Don't leave any time out there.
It's still quite ropey, isn't it? It just wants to go left. It wants to go right. It's got massive sort of oversteer. What is that? What you call oversteer to the right? I always get confused. It just wants to go right. It's not such the same feeling on the left-hand side of things. It literally wants to glide all the way. You know, without the actual touch on the controller, you can feel that the car wants to move that way even more than what it does. You know, so rather than fight it back. There are settings to help me twitch in this. Yeah, there are. I just have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm happy to admit that I'm not. You know, I like my gaming, I like my racing. But I'm not. Let's go fiddle with this, and let's go fiddle with that. You know, I can do that. Fair play to the ones that do. But I wouldn't know what I'm doing. I'm happy enough to admit that. Tweak this, tweak that.
Fastest lap.
You need a degree in engineering. So we've set the fastest lap. Can we get another one? I think we can go a little bit quicker. Not that having the fastest lap means anything, because you can't bloody start half the time. Not properly. Good to start this early though, first thing. It's just not good to do it when you're not slept well. Right, here we go. We're on for a fast lap, really a second. We've got a second on this. But we have got to watch those times come down, because they do come down a bit. Won't necessarily get us pole. We should get us pole actually, but yeah, I was just hovering off a second. Oh, we've got very wide, we're going to invalidate that time. No, we're not, it's been very kind to me. Very kind. second. Oh, didn't we? I don't think we did we? Validated it. Oh, and weird that it's only standing starts. Yeah, it's for a full-on racing game only to have standing starts. It's strange as well, isn't it? There's so much you can nitpick with it. See, that's where I struggle. Where I wanted to review Redsport sort of decently after its update, because
5 minutes
the biggest nitpick as a whole was the career mode with Redsport. The lack of it, the lack of cars, and it was obvious but the rest of the game was sound, visually, it looked good. They ironed out the controls with an update, but from a controller perspective, it worked really well. So a lot of the major nitpicks that they had with the game, they ironed out with their first patch. They've still got lots to patch. They've still got lots to do. We need to add a career mode. That's as simple as that. They have one, but that's where you criticise it, not so much. If I was criticising, I would love to criticise this, not for its handling, not for its multiplayer side of things. I'd love to criticise it just because it lacks presentation, it lacks personality, it lacks the ability to change your difficulty once you've started your career, and that was it. And that I could knock the game down, a bit of score, but I can, besides all that, it's a great game. It handles really well. It does, but it's got its nitpicks as well that are really, really need to be improved. It's not to say it doesn't work. That's the thing. It does work. It is improving, but for me, it doesn't have a clear identity. Is it trying to be a single player? Is it trying to be a multiplayer? What's it focusing on? Is it going for realism because they're bits that you think it would have, like you say, why is it all standing starts? Why have we only got 12 cars? Why can you only do this in certain races but you can't do it in other races? It's can't quite put my finger on how I want. I know how I want to write. I know I want to give it a score of about 6.5. Don't want it to be overly negative because it's a racing game, and I like racing games. It does what it says on the tin. It's a racer at the end of the day. It's its identity that I want to criticise, and its presentation. And people moan when they go, "Oh, the graphics." I don't look at the graphics. I look whether it's fun to play. I look whether it works. If it's got this and that features, what it's trying to do, what the developers are trying to do. Obviously, I know what the developers. I assume I know what the developers are trying to do. They're trying to cater for sim racers. But in order to put a game in like this, you need to be able to have it accessible to everyone as well. It's going to be an interesting way I write it. I know. Have I tried to change the HUD layout? Maybe easy on PC, but on Xbox it was a mess. It doesn't tell you what you're selecting. Yes. There's bits that I don't want to touch, Albie. I don't know what I'm doing, and some things just don't work, and properly. And it's if it doesn't work properly, where's the tutorial for things? Where's the little bits? Why does it expect you to just know what you're doing? So cockpit setup, the camera movement and all that. Like you can mess around with that. You can the HUD set, and you can do different bits and pieces on it. I have everything on. That's the thing. You want it to move the mirror into the middle like a normal racing game. So the layout as well. So next widget is see, I have everything on. So enable snap to grid, disable snap to grid. Do I want to make changes? No, I don't, because I just have everything on. But I know what you're saying. The seating position as well. You want to be able to move. You want to be able to move the mirror, not move your position. I get that. It's weird how you can do things, isn't it? And you should be able to do things for a serious. Oh shit! I've changed my view. We'll race this for a minute. Why not? Usually, I would say if I was looking at racing games as a whole, this would be my viewpoint. But I've got used to this game being behind the car. If you hear the rumours about Forza Horizon 6, it's coming in the first quarter of 2026. I don't believe that for 1 minute, although just if you hear the rumours, the beta won't launch then. It will launch summer, October, summer at best, but probably October-ish. Too early. Even summer's too early. It'll be about October. It usually is around October, if I remember rightly. I don't think they move far from the dates. They didn't move far from the date on the actual announcement of the game. Actually, it's alright in this mode. Actually, I quite like it in here. Well, maybe slightly better. They'll learn from seeing this. It depends. Depends whether theirs is broken. They haven't got it. It depends also what sort of engine they're going to run and whether they're going to stick with the current engine that they've got or whether they're going to change it. If they've got the current engine, then it's not doing too much to implement.
1 minute left.
Forza games usually work straight out of the box. I haven't got Horizon anyway. I haven't really experienced too many problems with Horizon. I think Forza Horizon 4 had its issues in terms of disconnecting with that, but they weren't massive issues. You know, they were what you'd expect from a new game, multiplayer game. It took a long time for them to fix that problem. Love to see a new Forza game without someone who just goes off into the distance. I'll get them back. Ooh, got qualified. Got pole in the bag. But you see what without doing those extra lap times, it was like I had a 120.
Check your flag this lap. Session's over.
And they did get down to a 121. So if I had just come into the pits and carried on the track and extra time off and stuff, I would have got in first. Take pole. But I say, for all the criticism this game gets, for all the things, it is playable. I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it from a single player perspective. You know, I think they've done something to the handle that makes it feel better. There's no doubt about it. Just that there's, for me, there's personality sort of thing in this game. It's like, how do you make a racing game better? How do you do this? How do you do that? You throw lots of personality into it, because it's a track-based game at the end of the day.
That's 1/10 off.
Going round and round a circuit, it's not that much different from other racing games. So how do you make it different? You know what I mean? You make it different with the handling and make it feel absolutely exceptional and exciting. Stuff in Red Sport have done. You make it engaging, an engaging career mode that makes you want to keep playing it. And I don't see that other than, just being, I'm a track-based gamer, so I like my track-based cars. Other than that, there's nothing that sort of gripping. It's nothing new, nothing that entices you in. Yeah, been quite critical, aren't I, of this, but still scoring at 6.5. some people's standards, that's quite shit, isn't it? But you know, I consider 6.5 still a very good game. You know, 7 out of 10 a good game. 6.5 out of 10, it's a good game. These fundamentals are there. I want to bump it to a 7, but it's just too much that I'm not happy with the game. You know, making the tea. He's making the tea. You got your catering pack. Here we go. How many are going to overtake you? Just 1, 2. You fucker. There's the AI for you. Here we go, right. Absolute melt that AI that was. There's some track limits. It was only because I got hit, got full stop. Here we go down. But I feel like I'm going down 60 underground. Got back. Don't worry about it. Not yet. Right. We're going first. We're going first. Going for first. Oh, slight little nudge. Well, you're like, oh my god. It's only a little love tap. It's only a little love tap. So we've got the run. Pretty good. We've got 4 laps of this. Only a short circuit as well. 119 weren't we qualified, so we're looking at that sort of figures, if you like. Hopefully that was a 126, but that was from the standing start, wasn't it? Got purple sector. It's all good. We're on our way. We are on our way. Decent that. That's what we are. Big pack. We'll take this, take it to the bag. You see what I mean? This is where the difficulty, I want to put the difficulty up after the end of this career, because I'm already feeling that, you know, I'm better than the difficulty I've set. So after a few days of playing this solidly again, I'm like, yeah, I can do better than the difficulty that's at. Don't forget I'm streaming this, so if I was to sit down properly and really play this with full concentration with no
You've got
lap,
the fastest lap right now. Nice work.
I think that I could go even better with difficulty. That's the thing. Also toyed with playing F1 as well, but I missed it all tonight. Done. And then we're moving on. We're moving on because tomorrow is the 1st of December. Then we start some loosely Christmas-based games and some Christmas-based games. So I think it's maybe slightly too early for Christmas games, if you like, 1st of December. But we're shifting the theme to. But the thing is, how do I fit in a racing game into my streams? Because obviously I want to go City Skylines, I want to make like a little village, Christmas village, to do a bit of that. There's maybe a bit of Mafia I might want to do, because there's a little nods towards Christmas in that. There's definitely Division 2, a Division even, that I want to do, the first Division. Lots of games that are Harry Potter, the Legacy, I want to replay, because it's just something about Harry Potter that's just, it's Christmas, isn't it? Whether it's because they're really.
It's the last lap. White flag out. You're in front. Finish it off.
But there is a Christmas season in that game, so that would be good to play as well. just looking for anything that has a bit of Christmas into it, and I don't mind going back because I do want to start a little series in the new year. Or so to speak, I'm still moving it, just reviewing and taking a look at games that had ropey launches, but then looking at them like a year later or 6 months later and see where they are. Lord of the Rings. Lots of the elves. there's just something about it because reviewing and stuff like that goes a bit slow towards the end of the year. Pretty much from now, really. Thanksgiving. I haven't done my review for this yet. That's my big review that I'm going to do this one. But reviewing in general goes a bit slow in terms of new games coming out. Don't get me wrong, you still get new games come out, you get indie games come out, and we'll review them. But I wanted to start throwing in some Christmas ties and stuff like that into the streams and stuff like that. Someone said to me, you could do Forza Horizon 3 and Blizzard Mountain. I said, yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? Yeah. Or you could, find out when the winter season is and do a bit of Forza. So I was thinking, yeah, okay, that loosely works, doesn't it? Throwing
Fantastic performance. Thanks for a great job today. The crew really pulled it out of the bag.
Pulled it out of the bag. You pulled it out of the bag. Morning, Nuki. Cheers. Awesome stuff. I've got the tea, and I haven't just got the tea. Brad is an amazing fellow. He's an amazing fellow, Nuki. And we have the tea. Look at that. Look at all that. Or Power Wash Simulator. Does it have? Does it have? On the second, it's huge, isn't it? It's like bigger than my face. Right. You finished the first part of Stranger Things last night. Oh. So the first Power Wash has the seasonal map on it. Does the second one have a seasonal map? I mean, you're smashing that game. Just want little ties, little nods to Christmas. Obviously, they've got the Grinch game on Game Pass, so I'll be playing that just for a laugh. But for me to play that one, I think I've got to be a little bit closer to Christmas for that. But the Division is getting played. That's what I say. So we're going to have a couple of loosely based games, if you like. So we're going to do Harry Potter Legacy, and then we're going to do the First Division as a loosely based sort of Christmas sort of tie-ins and stuff like that. And then when we get a lot closer to Christmas, then we're going to put up the likes of the Grinch and stuff like that. We finished P1. We're 22,000. But I love the someone sort of said you can play Blizzard Mountain and then you can sort of keep it sort of racing. On the first Power Wash they had an ice rink last year in Sandra's workshop the year before. It's got to be a die-hard game playable these days. Well, we lack Die Hard, don't we? Surely they're going to make... I mean, they did RoboCop, didn't they? And did Terminator. Maybe the next of those developers, they might do a Die Hard game. We haven't had a Die Hard game in ages, have we? Last Die Hard game I played was on the bloody PS1. Oh, excuse me. Santa. Well, there's also... someone also said that you could play Hitman, World of Assassins, because there's the Die Hard trilogy. There's World of Assassins has a mission where you kill Santa, and so you could play that as well. It fits the bill. Murder Santa over Christmas. Could do that. Begin the next event. So we're on to Derby now. It needs a little repair. There you go, Arkham Origins. How does that fit? I've played that game and I just can't remember Christmas in that game. I know it's got elements of Christmas into it, but I'm trying to work out where that actually is. I've scrapped my off the top of. I'll probably play it going, oh yeah. you know. But I just can't, you know. There's certain games that I remember with Christmas. Also, Fortnite will have their Winter Fest, won't they, as well? So there'll be that element to it. Do Call of Duty do a winter sort of theme or anything like that? Pretty sure they do. Lots to play. I believe it's set on that. That's it. That's it. I was going to say, I think it's tied in the fact that it is set on Xmas Eve, isn't it? It's a bit like Die Hard. Isn't it? Well, Die Hard's a Christmas film because it's set at Christmas. It's got a Christmas tree in it. What more do you want? You know, it's a Christmas film, and I suppose that would be the same with Arkham, wouldn't it? That's another one that's just popped on my screen as well. Overwatch will have a Christmas event. Trying to drive through them. It's fine. Red Dead Redemption Online is going to have a Christmas set. Yeah.
Clear.
It's just something I want to have a little play around with, just a little line. Oh shit! I haven't adjusted my ABS and stuff. Right, let's go back to the pits and do that. Return to the pits. Must do that. Vehicle setup first. Get used to doing that. Stick the traction control on. Stick the ABS on. Save the setup. Vehicle setup. Confirm. Whether it actually keep it is another thing. Miles Morales as well. Yeah. Get the PlayStation down. Do a bit of that. There's lots to do, isn't there? There's lots that you can do. So we're just going to have a bit of fun with it over sort of Christmas and, like I say, the streams that I'm going to do like that. And then obviously when we get into
clear of pit lane.
January, we move on to Gamer Score. So we'll start looking at games that has Gamer Score. And that's where I might do my series where I go back and visit games that I just haven't really started because of poor launches or just not had time, you know. Look at some of them. Obviously, I'm not going to go for big numbers or anything like that in terms of Gamer Score, but I have got a few hidden cat games to do and stuff like that. Having said that, I've got hidden cats in Christmas, as Puppy said. I saw that on the Discord. I haven't got it to do, but I could do it, you know. Certainly could do it after Christmas, so that would definitely have to be one for Christmas. I could sort of do a little feature of just going playing loads of little games, because hidden cats would take me long to do as well. Dead Rising 4 is one, yeah. I put a little thing out on socials and stuff like that. So there's a score. We talk about it on here, and then on Friends as well, and stuff like that. Just realised I said friend, and I meant to say friends. We put it on friends list. I have to be careful with that. The old Essex, how to pronounce things. I can't pronounce free and free. It just doesn't work. Sweet. Oh, that's what you get for looking at chat page. So yeah, we're going to go there. So it'll be interesting to see what sort of game we can do. A nice little mix, I think. But you know, and hopefully it'll be very enjoyable as well. The last thing I want to do is play the likes of the Grinch and the Guff. You know, I've got to play this now. It's shit. I mean, I'm not expecting miracles, don't get me wrong. I'm expecting the whole Christmas spirit to take over and it will make up for what the game lacks. You know, you get onto that sort of stuff. But the Division I can get into. Dead Rising I can get into. You know. So I'm looking for loosely based games to start off with. City Skylines is something I'm going to do as well because of the Christmas elements into that. And choose wintering that, and then it's just finding all the time to stream, isn't it? That's the thing. Where's all this time going to come from? Saints Row 4 has Christmas. Oh, it has a whole DLC. Saints Row 4 has Saints Row Saints
5 minutes
Christmas
to the end.
I think it was free to play as well. Oh my god! I'll have to have a look. I could be wrong, but I've got a feeling that DLC was free. So I'm only after a little silly thing, a few hours. Yeah. There's a couple of excuse me, a couple of loosely based sort of games like Arkham Division. This is not going to be a fast lap, is it? I mean, it's not going to count, I don't think. Right, to ditch this view. Just feels easier in this view. Golf in the snow. Golf in the snow. Could be loosely based that, why not? Golf mat with the wintry feel. I'm going to go for the early days, going to be good in the golf. But that's where we want to go, that sort of stuff to start off with, and then as we get closer, get full on to the Christmas. Apparently there is Christmas stuff in Fallout 4, yeah. That's the sort of stuff that I'm after. Those sort of ideas. Anything with loosely based with a full on. Oh my god! Fucking hell! I can't do this track. Return to pit. Give it a moment. There's a Christmas mod in New Vegas. We can try New Vegas. We can try that. Snow Runner. There you go. Loosely based. What do you expect? It's in winter, isn't it? What more do you want? That I can play. Get to a certain stage.
Clear of pit lane.
And then we could go for achievements in there. But, I fear the achievements won't take me forever. But that's a nice shout. I like that shout because it's loosely based. SS Tricky, there you go. Anything with a bit of snow in. There you go. Christmas, you automatically think of snow. What would it be like in Australia though? If parts of the world, if we were living there, what could you do without Christmas, without snow? I mean, we don't even get snow out of Christmas these days. We're very much a Victorian sort of picture scene, isn't it? We get snow at Christmas. We don't really, do we? 1080 snowboarding. Oh, fucking hell, I can't bloody drive this car, are we? Not on this track. I was alright on the last one. Train Sim 5 in the snow. But the trains wouldn't be running, would they? That's as simple as that. That'd be an easy game. Just sit there, drink tea as the train's cancelled. Ice on the track. Too cold. That's usually how it works, isn't it? Too cold. Cold for snow. It's the wrong type of this, it's the wrong type of that. When it comes to trains, isn't it?
1 minute left.
To road snow. Oh yeah. Not a very realistic simulator then, is it? Right, now we're going for a lap. I haven't actually gone round. Oh, we have finally gone round 217 lines. They're all at 155. Let's go for it then. Let's do it. We can actually put a lap in without coming off the track. I'm kind of scared now that I've come off the track. Quite too much then. Not so good. I'm scared. Got purple sector though, did we not? Yeah, we did.
Check your flag this lap. Session's over.
Well, we're going for it. Well, it's only practice. I can't believe it's saying that I am over. I don't be cautious, but Christ, am I really that slow on this track? Oh look, no, here we are. 4 seconds faster. Well, better than 4 seconds though, don't we? We did it 2:17. It's better than bloody 6 seconds, haven't we? We've got 20 odd seconds faster. Just 7.
Fastest car in the session.
Oh, there we go. We got it. We got it right at the end. There are deer hunter games on the Xbox. we could go looking for our partridge in the hunter, couldn't we? Call of the Wild. You're hunting partridge. Go looking for our turkeys. That would be loosely based, wouldn't it? Let's go catch our dinner. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good. Shoot a reindeer. Oh look, there's Rudolph. Good, yeah. Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun actually. Just for a silly stream, couldn't you? Go looking for Rudolph. Hear me out, hunting the Red Dead Online for deer and turkeys. Yeah. Good on that. Right, vehicle setup. We must do this, otherwise we're going to get into trouble. I'll be up for helping. The hunt for the long lost reindeer. Yeah, that'd be fun. Sort that out at some stage. Just for a silly little stream. I'm all for all that sort of stuff when it gets to Christmas. I'm off the normal stuff, you know. At the moment I've been so focused on the sort of races and reviewing. What's that? You reckon you shoot Dave while he's skinning it? Yeah.
You're clear.
Do that one weekend, could we? I'd go hunting with turkey. Wonder if I get any vegan comments. That's the last time I reviewed a Call of the Wild game a while ago when I wrote for this Xbox. And we're talking a while ago. We are talking a while ago. Yeah, the amount of comments that I got and stuff like that for reviewing on stream and stuff like that on the vegan stuff. It's a game. I'm not promoting it, but you know, GJ and Ryan, it's messy. Yeah, I suppose it will. There's so much you can do with it. All the stuff will have its modes as well. So I'm looking for some nice sort of single player stuff, but also throw in some silliness with online and then obviously looking at a few Christmas games. There's a new Christmas game coming out next week. I just put my name in the ring for for the review code. So I will be playing that because I'll have to review that, and I might have to play that early as well because I'm reviewing it. It sounded something, I can't remember what it is called. But we're certainly going to put our name into the ring. You know, it's not often I put the name into that sort of stuff. But I will.
This lap is timed. Give it your best.
You can get private lobbies. Can you get private lobbies in GTA? I suppose you can't you? And there'll be Christmas stuff in there. Yeah, we can do that as well. A bit of silliness. Think of a few games as well, but it just sort of has a Christmas level, so I might have to hammer the game a little bit to get to the Christmas bit, and then I can just leave the Christmas bit and then go on stream the Christmas bit. You can now. Nice. Get on for a fast lap. No, I've lost it, Absolute. Do that again. Crime scene cleaner. Christmas. I'm sure lots of games do their little winter stuff, don't they? I mean, you can look at Rainbow Six, not that I wouldn't play that. But I'm sure that'll do its little mode. I'm pretty sure Call of Duty will do it at a Christmas event as well. So, but it'd be great to have a game like Fortnite where it's just like a big snowball fight or something like that. Fire Xmas Day. What's this? Fire Xmas Day Overcooked. Yeah. Overcooked the Christmas Day. It's overcooked. Give me a time. I don't think you gave me a time to be validated, did it? Look around that car. No, we overtaking cars and doing all right with them.
Final 5 minutes.
Final 5 minutes, eh? Final 5 minutes. Let's do this. Let's go back inside. We say aye, are we? We should let me through on the fast lap. He does. Behaves himself. He doesn't behave themselves, you little fucker. Little hairy there, little hairy. So we're not going to, our time's not going to be as quick as we want it to be. Although it's going too fast as sectors, I don't know why, or whether it's just me as a, cutty corner, wasn't it? We're getting quicker, 155 now. Be the fastest lap.
Good stuff. Quickest lap of the session.
See, we can go quicker. I know I can go quicker. Definitely do it quicker. Well, somehow we're doing it a lot slower. I don't think we've done anything wrong yet, have we? how did we do that whole bit slower and then all of a sudden we do it massively quicker? I don't know. Maybe I broke really heavy or something. Yeah, look, we're over a second quicker according to that. Didn't do that very well, so a little surprised it's come down a little bit. We're on the full throttle now. We're on our way. Oh my god, that was nasty, wasn't it? Those tyres just moved out of the way. I don't even know what they were. I don't think they were tyres. I would have eaten. I thought I'd get around the corner and get going. Yeah. We're certainly on for our quickest lap anyway. Here we go. 1 second quicker, surely. .152. Take that. Tell you what, we'll change the viewpoint in a second. Here we are. See if we can get on with this. We've got our fast lap anyway. We're going to be pole. Someone might go a little bit quicker, but not that much quicker. See how this handling from this perspective works. How it feels. Feels good behind the car, so like usually I drive in the cockpit view. With Red Sport I drove sort of like on the bonnet for the best view for me. And so far for this game I've driven just behind the car. It's kind of strange because usually I stick to the cockpits. Unless we're doing something like Forza Horizon where I do mess around with viewpoints and stuff. Certainly multiplayer perspective. Let's see where we're going with this. The handling has come on leaps and bounds. I'll give him that. This in the single player. Multiplayer, I get multiplayer still ropey. It doesn't surprise me multiplayer to be ropey. It's multiplayer is where I would have thought, oh my god, we're off the car, we're off the track. Oh well, we've got our fastest lap, so we're not worried.
Checkered flag this lap. End of session.
End of session. Pop it back. We'll pop it back. We've got pole. Turn into pits. We'll turn into the pits. There you go. Right. Let's have a bit of tea, as always. And it's not just tea that you can drink. We've got the Essex coffee. Look at that. Look. It's Essex coffee. It's absolutely gorgeous, and you can buy it. You can buy your own Essex coffee. And as I said before, I'll show it again. The Essex Tea now comes in catering size. Look at that, look. It's huge, look. Nice big huge bag of tea. 1,000 cups of tea in that. And then obviously we've got the Christmas pack, which has the Essex Tea mug. And a box of tea. There you go, just showing it off, and you can get all that off with 10% off your order. If you go into the about section of my Discord, there's a big teacup, and you click that, and that takes you to the website, and you can get 10% off your order every time as well. Not just any time, every time. But back to the racing. There'll also be a little message in my Discord as well, in my stream chat. So you've got to plug it, it's getting close to Christmas. I've got to do my brand ambassador stuff, haven't I? Right, here we go then. Oh, vehicle setup. Must do that, otherwise we'll be stuck, won't we? Oh, it's already done. It's good. It's not always done. Come out that and drive. Do the actual race. Promote the tea. We've got to do that, haven't we? Why not promote the tea? My postman keeps on going, "Oh, another box from Cornish tea. You must like ordering from there." And that's like, well, sort of. I don't really order from there. I don't think you'll see another box for a little while now. I think we've got the catering back, you know. But what Brad doesn't know is that I've probably gone just after Christmas. Drink a lot of tea. Go, trying to get out from behind. But we're in the lead. Look, there you go. We've got the lead nice and early on lap 1. 4 laps, we've had the lead. This is what I said about maybe the difficulty needs to be turned up a little bit now, because you know, I'm not winning everything, you know, but I feel like I've improved. And the biggest thing about the career mode is that you can't change your difficulty without restarting the career, which is absolutely crazy. Sam is posted in Discord. I need a whole list. I'll put a whole section of Christmas ideas. What have you written, Naomi? There you go. Look, he's written it all down. Look, nice, awesome. Thank you. Look, I don't even have to do the work myself. Look, it's just compiled a list of suggestions from you. Thank you. We're just going to go totally silly with the stream. I know we've been overly focused on racing games and stuff, but there's been a reason for it. That's what the reviewers wants to play. Because it gets this time of year, it's I don't have much time for gaming in general anyway. And to fit review work on whilst I'm streaming is the best way to do it, I think. Then we get to Christmas and then we can just go silly with it all and watch my view count drop as well as I go silly. But it's just for laugh. I only ever do streaming for friendship and for laughs and stuff like that. Just provide a friendly face and a friendly voice to anyone that would like it. I would love to do Christmas Day, but I won't be doing it Christmas Day because obviously I'm family. They always come first. It's my imaginary family to someone that constantly comes in now and again with private messages here and there with those little digs. We had fun with the I'm an embarrassment to Essex Tea itself in Essex. Well, that was fairly recent. Well, obviously not to Essex Tea. They keep sending me stuff, you know, that work. Can't be an embarrassment really, can I? Just have fun with it. Why does someone have to shit on something? That's the thing. Why does someone have to bring people down? Social media is a wonderful thing when used correctly. But yes, we're looking forward to some Christmas sessions. I need to start downloading them as well. So today I think we're gonna go with Harry Potter first, loosely Harry Potter, but maybe the Division. It's all right. Everyone loves Harry Potter at Christmas, don't they? Got a decent lead as well. What were we lap 3? Right, we'll change viewpoints and we've got a decent lap. I'll probably miss that, but you see, if I thought this game was rubbish or anything, I wouldn't be playing it. Now I've got to review it, but I can see me playing this in 6 months' time, you know, quite easily. It's going to be a phenomenal, oh fucking hell, I'm not even saying that. Can't say it. Words gone. It's going to be an amazing game. There you go, I've changed my word. Too early in the morning. As is Rensport, you know. But these two games are going to go in sort of 3 months or 6 months. They're going to be amazing games, honestly. On the last lap.
One more lap. Keep focused.
Keep the focus. Still going. On the way, on the way, on the way. You completely cleared hot yesterday. Chapter 1, at least they'll be adding more. Cleared hot. Isn't that a game? You know something about that game? A helicopter game. Isn't it sort of like a bit like Desert Strike? Something. Someone said that to me or something, a bit like Desert Strike, yes. Is that on Xbox or just PC? Oh, just PC. Oh, what a shame. That would be brilliant on console. It's like a Desert Strike game, isn't it? I love Desert Strike on the Mega Drive. I really did. Desert Strike, Jungle Strike, Urban Strike. Why did they kill that series? Honestly, they could have brought that back and everyone would love it. Everyone would absolutely love that game.
Looking good out front, and the car in second isn't catching you. Stay consistent and keep the lead.
Won the race. What's he on about? Stay consistent as he crossed the line. I've won the race. Why does that come up?
Incredible job today. Thanks for the big effort. Great way to thank the crew for their hard work.
There you go. Look, all the messages. P1. Done. But like you said, it's MX5. It's only 2 little races, isn't it? So now we've got to go to the event calendar. Finish. Get 100k. And the event calendar. So that was United Kingdom, wasn't it? Then we've got the US MX5 trophy South. Also, the other thing, strangely, it doesn't have little ticks, does it? This game, in terms of, yeah, you've done that, tick. You've done that, tick. It's just you keep going and earning No. Also, what's this season off season and not registered business standards? Not. Oh, is that because I'm not in a season? I suppose that's what that'll be, wouldn't it? So we could change the car now, could we? We go to garage. We can get another car. Am I only allowed 4 cars as well, or does it keep going up? Purchase a car. How much money have I got? I don't know how much money I've got. It's on the top right. 840. I've really enjoyed it. It works really well on mouse and kid. Yeah, I would love to look at that. I would love it to come to console. There's been a couple of little in the sort of like helicopter games, but they've never been right. Do you know what I mean? So that's the 964 trophy, which is daft because why would you do the 964 trophy? But I don't know. All. We don't want it all with LMDH. Christ, that's expensive, isn't it? So those cars, C Group, GT1. Go to the GT1, could we? Toyota, Nissan. Got the GT3s. This is where I got my good, interesting to see drive the Audi again. I've done 2 streams on Cleared Hot. Need to get them uploaded to YouTube. Desert Strike. Yeah, the little bits that I've seen of Cleared Hot, it does remind me straight away of Desert. GTO. The GTO, there's a Cougar. Go to Cougar. Sports cars. I'm lost now. GT4. Oh, we do the GT4s. NGTs. Maybe NGTs. Maybe we're going there. It's quite a colourful car, doesn't it? The Mantra. I'm lost. Too many cars to choose from now. Started Fallout 4 PS5 version yesterday. Did you get the anniversary edition of Fallout 4? GTO. Where do I go? Where do I go? GT3. I've done the GT. We could go up and go to the GT or the GT1. GT1 might be different, won't it? You got the free upgrade. Oh, that's cool. So we've got a Lotus with should the Lotus is quite cheap, isn't it? Why is the Lotus so cheap? Lightweight, it's not as much power, is it? Do you know what? I'm going to go with the Lotus and just give it a go because it's cheap. We've earned our money. You got all the DLC free. Awesome. Awesome.
It's a special part of a race because you can
So the appearance of the car.
quite a special zone. And there is something different about driving in the night that
Could do yellow. It's got to be yellow, isn't it? If it's a Lotus, it's got to be yellow.
more in your own world. It's hard to
Cockpit,
describe.
what do we look at? There's not much you can do in here, is there? So
One of my best experiences was hammering along the Mulsanne Straight.
then let's look at the vent for the Lotus.
Disappearing through the middle of the car and just feeling like I was
Right, United Kingdom trophy. What does that give us? Or was it just one race? Oh, the World Championship. Go to the World Championship. Do the United Kingdom. Let's do the United Kingdom. We quite like the. No, we won't. No, we won't. Can we cancel? Or maybe we will. We'll have to do it now, won't we? Bloody same race, isn't it? I'm kind of hoping for a bit more. For some reason, I thought there might be more than 2. Obviously not. Excuse my snottiness. 6 laps. In the GT1, this will be a bit quicker as well. See, I'm not ready to do my review, am I? Because there's all other cars to experience yet, isn't there? What a car.
Hammer down now.
I still want to do my review, but I'm not ready, am I? Maybe I can give it a chance and see what happens, and I might feel so guilty when I write it. Oh, look at this. Yellow Lotus. Ooh, fireworks from the back, but TVR. Careful about losing these, though, isn't you? Oh, I haven't. Do you know what? I haven't actually changed the setup at all, have I? Oh, traction control. It's only a 3 in the ABS. It's only 3, so this is going to be interesting. Little wobble. Got hit from behind. There's quite a lack of grip, there is, isn't there? But that'll be. Watch me change it though, that's the thing. Cockpit setup. No. Return to pit. Watch me change it though, because you go to vehicle setup, then you go into the engine and drivetrain, you can change the traction control. Although it's on, it's not on at its highest setting. So you have to find the right setting for you. So this will be the most traction, the most sort of ABS assist, if you like, which will make the car hopefully a little bit more easy to handle. One could hope anyway.
Clear.
So if we go back into, in theory now, this should be a bit better to drive. Brakes will really kick in with the ABS. When I use the traction and keep it from sliding as it slides. That's the theory anyway. Each car is different as well. That's the thing. That's what they're going for, and I like that. I like that about Red Sport. That each car is totally different in the way it sort of handles these features. This car definitely has a bit of MX-5 to it, Albie, in terms of just wanting to go to the right, just glide its way across the track. Times. So I'm fighting this car all the time, but I'm being overtaken as well. It's going to be interesting. Maybe the car is not the quickest. Been hit from behind. It's nice to be. Oh my god! God! Trying to handle that. Christ. What time is this going to be? It's not even a lap time yet, is it? What happened? I mean, qualifying. What happened to bloody... what happened to practice?
Full focus, full
Where did
set.
that go? God. Full focus, he says. Full focus. Yeah, this car is a beast. Handles.
5 minutes to the end.
There's a detective rainy night incoming. Caught your eye, has it? Oh, fucking beat. Tell you what, these cars seem a lot quicker than me. Whoa. Still scared by the last one. Oh yeah. I'm scarred. My God, I'm scared by this one. Fucking hell. This car is stuff of nightmares, I tell you. I don't think it's that quick as well. Compared to other cars, they all seem to be hitting me, getting right behind me. I know I'm a bit ropey or whatever, but look at you go past. I've handled this car. So let's have a car that is crap on the track. Woeful, isn't it? Look, 220. Where's the way 8's gone? Shit. This is gonna be from the back of the grid jobby, isn't it? We slept in again, but I'm still here. I'm still here, Keris. Good morning. How are you? Got some sleep? That's good. So he's trying to drive this car, and it's an absolute beast to drive this one. God. Slow as anything as well. But where's my little indicator at the top just to tell me how fast I'm running? It's gone. Oh, fucking hell, this is full ABS on it. Traction control. Shit. Absolute shit. That just goes to show you that certain cars you can handle and other cars not so much. Blimey. We'll start at the back of the grid. I'm not scared to start at the back. I'm going to go to the back of the grid. But good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Cheers. Keris, if you want to see the Essex Tea catering pack, we'll address the Essex Tea in a second. You had nightmares about being back in hospital. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Did you? But you slept. Slept and had nightmares. I'm sorry to hear that. But this will excite you as much as it excites me. The Essex Tea catering pack is here, and it is the size of a pillow. It is huge. It's the size of a pillow. Absolutely huge. There you go. Size of a pillow. I am very happy with it. Great Caesars goes. I'm very happy with it. That'll keep me going for a month. You can now officially sleep with tea. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Right, qualifying's done. We'll start from the back of the grid.
Checkered flag is out. Session finished.
Good. I'm glad it's finished. For fuck's sake, that's an awful car to drive. I'm looking for my tissue now. There. That was an awful car to drive. Sleep with tea. That's teabagging indeed. Just a different kind of teabag. Bless him, he's easily amused. I am easily amused. Very easily amused. Right. Let's go to the next session.
Lots of cars to pass. Just get your elbows out.
I bought it, so I've got to drive it. Fucking hell, here we go. You're not sleeping with it, right? Good old Ghostbusters, eh? Good old Ghostbusters. Move it.
Focus on the lights.
Focus on the lights. The lights. The lights. We are away. Oh shit. Oh no, it's traction control on 5. It's good. Look at it go. All I'm going to hope for is not to finish last. Why are they so much quicker than me? I know I chose the low. There should have been something different when there was like about 200 grand difference in price. This is why, because it's slow as anything. It's a beast. So I can stuff it. Oh my god. Look at that. Yeah, you're right. Look, I've definitely stolen it. I'll tell you something, they've cracked down on the penalties, which is good, because at first, when it first launched, you used to get penalties for every time you come to the track slightly. Even the most slightest bit coming to the track, you've got 2 seconds. They've definitely done away with that. Fire come out of that car then. Yeah. But it's so slow. Why am I so slow? Any sense? Why am I so slow? This shouldn't be, you shouldn't be able to buy this car if it's this slow. Fucking hell. Look at that. I mean, that's just crazy. I want a refund. Do I want a refund? Because that'd be Christ. I haven't even come off the track, that's the thing. And look, they are 23 seconds faster than me. That's a bit of a joke. I read that. Slow. That's my penalty. That's it. I have slowed, yeah, dear. Christ. You're fighting hard to have grip, so it's keeping you slow. It is. I might have to abandon this car because I'm so slow. I don't think that. I mean, can we change the car? Can we Can we sell that car? How much money have I got now? I've only got 216k. Oh, the price. Can we sell it? If you sell the vehicle you're using in the actives, you will forfeit the rest of the championship. Yeah, because it's fucking shit. Now oh my god, I really, what we got now could be really wasting all my money here now, couldn't I? Right, let's get out of that. We did the GT3. We're in the GT3. We're all right with our Aston. What's the GTO? Do you reckon that would be any different? Or the GT4? We do a GT4, couldn't we? We like our Astons, so we could go with the Aston Vantage GT4. We could give that a go. I've only got 260k. Merry fucking Christmas. We'll try this one, look, and we'll GT4 World Championships, United States. We're not doing United Kingdom because that was ridiculous. We'll do the World Championship. We're going for the Worlds. We're going for the Worlds. These millennials. I know, it's terrible, aren't I? Horrible. Travelling to the track. Right. Let's go for Brisanza. So Monza, basically. Why did they change the name of it? Albie? Vehicle setup. Let's get this right. Licensing, yeah. So 11. Oh, good. I'm glad this car has 11 and 11. Might be able to drive it. A lot of money. Saves a lot of money, yeah. Dave's a lot of money. Right, let's put it into the new equipment that we had. Let's see if we can drive this car. If I could drive the GT3 version of this car, I should be able to drive the GT4 version of this car. You'd think so, anyway.
You're clear.
We're clear. That also saves a lot of money. Be nice. See if this car handles like a tank. Oh, I've also got World of Tanks to do during Christmas. I know it's not Christmas, but I'm hoping they can have like a Christmas sort of little set. But I've got to do World of Tanks as well over Christmas in December because I've got 10 £50 codes to give away for that game. And I'm going to do some of it on stream as agreed with Wargaming. For that lucrative Essex Tea, all that money, yeah, I know. It makes me laugh though, some things in regards to streaming, because there's someone that direct messaged me about sort of streaming and stuff like that, and he's genuine person, Captain Supply I think his name was, or something, you know, he was just talking about sort of forming a sort of group of streamers that support each other and stuff like that. Now I've been in all that sort of stuff before, and to be honest, I'm honest with everyone that I don't have the time of day to support anyone else anyway half the time, if I'm honest. I do try and pop in now and again, but I've got to be honest, sort of time is sort of limited and that sort of thing. So if I can flick a stream on, if I see it, I will flick you on Albie and stuff like that, but I have to be honest. You know, if someone was to sort of say they're supporting sort of stream like for like, but they don't support each other anyway, you know, I've watched them, they don't. But his thing was all small streamers and stuff like that don't ever get sponsorship issues, and don't ever get nice things, don't ever get things handed to them and stuff like that, opportunities and stuff. And that's not true. I mean, look at me. I'm not exactly, I'm a really small streamer who just likes to have a laugh. I have a little bit of the weight of a complete Xbox behind my back, if you like. And we did this film thing with Essex Tea or whatever, which was a bit of a laugh, and it's all grown from that. With had tip tree jam and with oak brewery from Bolden come on board as well. So we've had a laugh with it all. But I get plenty of key mailer games and stuff like that and whatever. I mean, I know he's part of the Xbox, but the fact is he's trying to grow this whole group and sort of get views from everyone, like just off the back of this whole source, and then you're going to get some sort of sponsorship deal, that sort of thing. Right off to shoot your shoot is what I would say. I've wrote off to a few recently. I wrote off to Essex Bakery. I was trying to get an Essex Bakery on board. Oh god, I lost that. I thought if we could get the Essex Bakery on board as well, but no such luck at the moment. But we're going to keep trying. It's been fun, but he made out that you got to support each other and stuff. You've got to have each other's backs and that. And so when you go online, they've got to go. It only works if you have the time of day. Do you know what I mean? And then other people do it back to you. I don't mind. The whole push for affiliate. If Albie ever push for affiliate again, I will bend over backwards to try and help them, whatever. But just have fun with streaming. Don't make it a massive deal. That's the point. Have a bit of a laugh with it. That's all I ever do. And see what happens from it. Just enjoy yourself. I love the fact that Albie, you now have your camera on. You never used to have your camera on, did you? Love that. Been there. It only works if you stream something people want to watch, and I don't. There is that as well. There's the whole playing certain games, isn't there? Yes, you added your camera when you started the Main Street, and I love the fact that you've kept that up. Just stream for you, that's as simple as that, and see what comes of it. I only ever, I only want to be there, friendly face and friendly voice for whoever's in the morning, you know what I mean? Best viewers are here, indeed. Buy your views, your cheap views. People take streaming far too seriously. I've had many a little conversation about sort of streaming and stuff like that. One or two little arguments that really shouldn't be arguments. I don't argue. Someone that used to watch me all the time won't watch me at all now because I ended up with getting 200 plus followers in the space of about 3 or 4 months. But I never ever pushed my stream. I never tweeted out, I never did any of that, I never even promoted it in complete Xbox. I just used to do it, and I never promoted it in complete Xbox. And when I asked the school to come along and have a little sort of promote it out and that, it's people followed, so there's no and I earned about 200 followers in about sort of 3 weeks, but that was because I put myself out there, and I thought, wow, let's tell everyone I'm streaming. So gradually I have, the school's full of people, and naturally I'm going to gain a lot of followers in one go. But he was insistent that I was using a bot thing and stuff like that, and it was absolutely ridiculous, I don't think I can be asked to chat my way through a game. It's all right when I join on a Monday and stuff, but I can't deal with the attention all on me. I get that. It's not for everyone. That's the thing. It's like having guests. It is like having guests. It is. But the fact is that I grew 200 odd followers in about 3 months, and that was because I started putting it on Twitter and I started putting it on like the Discord and stuff like that. I didn't keep going at 200 months. 200 viewers, didn't keep adding to it. I got my views and that was it. Now I add a few views here and there, you know, and a few follows here and there, you know. But honestly, he was inviting bots, he was accused me of all sorts of stuff, and I was fishy and all this lot. And you get a life, you know. It's strange, isn't it? It's strange. People can behave like that, you know. And the whole etiquette of streaming as well. Fuck the etiquette of streaming, you know. I don't stream properly. I don't have all these commands. I just do it for a laugh. Never going to stream properly ever. He would love to stream properly and that'd be my way of earning it, but I wouldn't have to be a very different person for that. Exactly. The pocket money and whatever that comes with this is great, but that's what it is. It's pocket money at the end of the day. But yeah, wouldn't it be absolutely fabulous to do something that you enjoy? But then you'd have to be a different person and sort of fake a persona, wouldn't you, to a degree? What you see is what you get with me. When I did the emergency Dave offline stream the other week, it was Kerry's in absolute silence farming on her farm, moving back and forth in a perfect neurodivergent order, but exactly what works. I would not fuck the etiquette of streaming. I have standards. But you know what I mean? There's this whole etiquette of streaming that you should be able to do this. I mean, I should be able to just put a few commands in, say, oh, look, Albie, go follow Albie. You know, he's a great streamer. He's a fabulous streamer, Albie is, and he really should get more views and stuff. So do go and follow him. But I don't know what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to all these commands. Do you know what I mean? You got to just slept through that. Oh, bless. We should have a Kerry stream.
1 minute remaining.
I don't give a shit about what people think, you know, to a degree. You know, as long as I'm being me. I couldn't, you know, chase views and just sit on Fortnite all day or do this and do that. You know, I've got to swap it around. I've been playing far too many racing games. I know that. And we're changing it after today. We're going on to the Christmas themed stuff. We're going to go hunting turkeys. Because that'll pull all the viewers in. Don't follow you, you're lost. What? Do follow Albie. Do follow Albie. Give him a like. Give him a follow. There you are.
This lap is the checkered flag.
But I don't know how
Session's
the
over.
fuck to do all the commands. I remember someone coming to the stream the other day, and sort of, well, a few weeks ago, about, you know, trying to get these commands, and he's pressing them, and they're not working because they don't work because I haven't implemented any of it. It's like, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's just a friendly face, voice. Good morning, midday. Hunt the turkeys. The hunt for Rudolph. Could you imagine the titles you could have with it? You know, that would be so much fun. But the whole etiquette of streaming, like, don't blow your nose on stream, so I really don't understand that. So what you're supposed to do? Just, you know, let a candle formulate, you know, drip down your face. You know. Don't eat on stream. Fuck that. If I want to eat on stream, I'll eat on stream. If I want to promote Essex Tea, I'll promote Essex Tea. Yeah. Did I get past the Red Dead Online prologue? No idea. I'm gonna have to put it on there. I'm gonna have to install it on and actually do. I can do some background work and stuff like that. Returning to bits, but we're definitely going with Legacy and Division to start off with. That's for sure. And then we'll go with the Red Dead on there as well. I'm gonna have to literally shift my hard drive around there, won't I? Red Dead's like that. What's Red Dead's size now? About 100 and whatever gig. See, I can drive this car. I feel like I'm competitive. Right, here we go. Qualifying. Oh, hang on, where's my... Oh, we're up to ABS. One, 2, 3 gigabytes. You love watching the videos for some pleasing Albie. Why not? Yeah, why not? Exactly. Streams are. I appreciate anyone that comes to the stream. I really do, and I appreciate you lovely people that come back as well. But I do understand that streams are very hard to get into, and it's not for everyone. I get that. I stream with all these bits on the screen as well, and that's not for everyone, and I understand that. I mean, that was one comment that I had fairly recently, and I did it in the most kindest and nicest of ways as well. But they said that they would watch me, except that they've tried to watch me, but I have too much going on the screen, and that's fair enough. You know, if someone want to say that, that's fair enough. You know, they like what I do, they like my personality, they like all this, but I have far too much going on in terms of sort of Nods to Movember, Mind, Essex Tea. You know, they prefer a stream where there's just nothing but a box of person in the background, and that's cool. That's fine. I mean, I'm not going to change, you know, for one viewer, but you know, that is absolutely fine. So they don't tune in that often. Occasionally they tune in, but they don't tune in that often because you know, it overwhelms them. It said it's a sensory issue, and I get that, and I get streaming in general is a sensory issue. Some people can do it. Some people feel extremely comfortable. Some people feel comfortable without the camera. Some people get used to a camera. You know, I never used to stream with a camera, but I've got used to it with a camera. You know, it's like second nature now. If I click on a game, then I usually stream it. Certainly first thing in the morning. But I get the whole streaming. Streaming is very much a thing to get into, and you know, sort of join someone's stream as well, and then you feel like an alien in their stream as well. Sometimes I like to hope that I'm quite welcoming, you know, but I do understand that you feel like an alien. I've been at a school where someone's invited me into the school, and I quite like there's a school, but I speak in the school and no one replies. You know, at all, apart from one person that invited me in there, and he said, "Oh, a wonderful group of people there," and I'm sure they are. They're absolutely lovely, but I can't get on in that school because no one replies, and I'm not sure to keep posting and posting. So eventually, you post little, and then you remove yourself. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? And I think that's the same with streaming. And I always sort of say support a smaller streamer rather than a big streamer because you get a rapport with that person. You know, there's no way a plug for you know, freebies or anything like that. Prime followers, but I always say that, and I generally mean it. You know, because you get to know the person, you get to have a chat with them, and then you come back because you feel you've got something to come back for. You've got to know them and have a laugh, and you know, feel included. And that's such a hard thing to get people to sort of buy into, but hopefully, fingers crossed, that we get a few more people in here and get a few more regulars chatting away, and you know, like I say, you lot are absolutely amazing. Honestly, Albie, Kerry, Snooky, Johnny, you know, you come in and you have a nice little chat, and you'll chat to anyone, and that's the way it should be. You should make people feel welcome, and I love that. I do. I love that about the Discord. it feels like a massive sort of family. Yeah, we have people that duck in, dip out all the time and stuff, but my regulars, I'm sounding like like your punters, aren't I? Dave, shut up. You know when to shut up. He worn out his regulars. There is no way they keep up with their chats, is there? Do you feel included in their sort of
You've got the fastest lap right now. Nice work.
You're able to find out a little bit about the game, but certainly not for the streamer itself or the person. Do I feel like I'm so... But I did. The thing is that you have a group of people that I used to stream, and I used to do a
Session ends
stream
in
with
5 minutes.
a lovely Irishman. We used to do two friends in a sloop, and we used to do it every weekend, every Saturday, and we used to have a little bit of a following, if you like, followers and doing lockdowns and stuff like that, and we enjoyed it. But that group that used to watch us fractured massively, and now I don't talk to any of them. It's just such a shame. I do try and keep in touch with them. You know what I mean? That group that used to do it just fractured, and it fractured over stupid things as well. It's just such a shame. Yeah, obviously I understand why people got hurt and stuff like that, but part of that group is the group that I was referring to, that I used to have about 8 or 9 people regularly come in and watch me and do our things and have a nice little chit chat. We'd literally do what we do now, just make it a nice general laugh in the morning. And they bought into this whole thing that I'm this fake person. This is where this fake thing comes from. That I'm this fake person. I've got this fake persona. I'm not. No, I don't have a wife. That I don't have kids. That I don't. And I don't know how people believed it, but I lost that viewership over it. If that made sense. Those people that I don't know why. I don't know why people bought into it. You know, it's really, really strange. You have no idea how anyone can keep up with these big streams, and just somebody, nobody, and it's weird you spend as much time watching the streamer faffing about with the crowd more than the game. Yeah, I'm in and out for my No Man's Skies. There you go. I can't cope with anyone else. That's it. You can't cope with anyone else. No Man's Sky, in and out. Well, hopefully you can cope here, Keris. Well, you definitely know you aren't in your 40s. But seriously, it actually made me sad for a little bit. That someone could believe someone that was lying, and it lost the people that I thought were friends. You know, I was quite friendly with, and I had a rapport with, and I lost them because people lied. You know, and it hurt me. It did. I'm not gonna lie. It hurt me for a little while, but then I remembered who I was, that I don't give a shit, basically. And we got over it, but I'm not going to lie and say it didn't hurt me. Because, you know, when you think you've made a friend, and you've made a rapport with people, you think that they would know you, do you know what I mean? That they would understand you, that you could do that sort of thing. And honestly, they thought I bought followers, they thought that I was just fake as anything, that I invented this whole family lifestyle, family gamer, family bloke, and I didn't really have them. You know, it's really, really strange. And it's strange what people can believe as well. You know, just from a simple thing. It's honestly weird. The whole situation was weird. But I would always love to welcome any of those people in, or some of them, not all of them. But it's weird that you suddenly lose all that because someone talks shit behind your back, and then it gets out and it gets back to you, and then sort of the group feels that they've got to take a side, and then they take a side that is so far from the truth, you know. strange. Anyway, enough of that shit. Because it is shit, it's rebounding. I'll be up for a bit of City Skylines over the next few weeks. Sort of creating a bit of a city village, if you like. Are we up for a bit of Division 1? A bit of Christmas larking around. Are we up for a bit of Harry Potter with my wizard hat on? Oh yes, I have a wizard hat. We have a wizard hat.
You've got 1 minute left.
And you know, I still get these little messages here and there. I talk about them now and again. It's still from one or two from that group. No, it is. It's not daft. It's not. But yeah, I'm going to show you my wizard hat in a second. To say that I'm past it, I'm not past it because I'm talking about it, but you know, really silly. Hogwarts. I've done barely anything on Hogwarts. It's a fabulous game, Nuki. Fabulous game. The thing is, other games come out here. Let me get my hat. I've got two little wizard hats. Here, I'm going to show you them. Excuse the bald head. I haven't had a haircut as well, so I've got a little bit of tuftiness going on. Yeah, you're going to see proof that I'm bald. So there you go. It's not quite shiny anymore because there's a bit of hair, so the cap kind of stays on until I get a haircut. So, yeah, there we go. So we've got a wizard hat. There you go. I know it's going to look like a tit. I don't care. There you are. Fuck the haters, indeed. There you are. That's a traffic cone. It's going to pay Harry Potter with my wizard hat on. Like Nevers went up in the room. They're going to go up again. So we have that hat. And then we have another one because I bought two at the same time. Do you know what? I bought these two when Harry Potter came out, and I never streamed it. And I said I would stream it with these hats on, and I never did. So yeah, Dave with the wizard hats on. I prefer the. I think I prefer the other one. So we'll put the other one on. Should we race in it for a laugh? So we've got the wizard hat on. Should have a Christmas hat on though, shouldn't I? We put the traffic cone on. Yeah, traffic cone on. See, I don't take myself seriously at all. So it's the best way to be. But you know, some things can affect you quite naturally. There's only so much someone can take at a time. Isn't it?
This lap, checkered flag. Session complete.
So we've got to put our fastest lap in. We can't mess up. Because we're not first. Trying to put a fast lap in. Put the traffic cone on. We're away. All it is back. Move on. I'll read that in a second, but not while I'm on my fastest lap. Try to keep close to the front. Don't think we're going to get old, but we're certainly going to increase. Yeah, we've got second. Returning to pits in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want the traffic cone to be on theme, drive a TVR. Yeah. Drive a TVR. But I'm going to stream my Harry Potter in this, and it's not an official hat or anything. This was picked up. Where was we? With the kids, some jousting event or something. We went to see it at a castle, and they were selling these hats. And at the time, Harry Potter was literally, Legacy was literally just launched, or just launching. I don't think I launched it, but I had this plan that I would stream Harry Potter Legacy, and I never did. So I might do it. You know, it's got a slight Christmas theme to it, hasn't it? So, I figured, why not? Let's do it now.
You bagged second place. Great lap. Let's
Bag
build on this
second
for the
place.
race.
I will have to. It's TVR. There's the TVR then. Hang on, I'll have to finish the weekend, won't I? I've got to do the race, haven't I? I'll just quit out. Here you go. Here you go. Someone needs to wake Johnny up, don't they? He said he missed the last stream because no one woke him up. Someone needs to wake him up. Here we go.
Good luck, mate. You can do it.
You can do it if you can be in queue, eh? Alright, let's go. Second on the grid. What's that like? There's a car crash behind me. People changing gears. Right, safely through that corner. Not an incident or two. Hang on, touch this gravel. That's not so good. Wait a second. Down the straights. Traffic cone on the head. Got first. We're being overtaken by a knob in the DVR. So he's back driving up a tip. Dangerous. Overtaking next lay by. There he was, bonnet open, smoke pouring out. Oh, very much. Very much. Next straight. You won't watch Potter, but I appreciate the hat. Did you? Have you not played Legacy? Parents. Not a fan of Potter, eh? Potter. I've got a feeling I might understand why it's bad. Keris, so you can freak Speely if you want. That's absolutely fine. Came out around the same time as JK did as a bit of a bigot, yeah. I get that. Turned into a twat, yeah. He was already too far in. Yeah. He's very opinionated. Keep your opinions to yourself, his father. Shouldn't have them anyway, but she should keep her opinions to herself, shouldn't she? But it's the world, isn't it? sparked the whole world sort of. Not sure we need permission to speak freely in your chats. We clearly do. Should I take the hat off, Harris? Put the Essex Tea cap back on in a second for you. We don't want to make you uncomfortable. The last thing I would want to make you uncomfortable. But the team that did make the game did support her views, exactly, and I believe they included a trans character in there, so yeah. It's a traffic code. Right. It's not an official anything, no. You're right. But I wholly get you and I wholly support you, honestly, on that side of things. She's not a nice person at all. And I hate the whole thing of, I say it how I say it, sort of as offensive as anything. People are allowed their views and stuff like that, but they should keep it firmly shut sometimes. They shouldn't have those views at all. Can't stop everyone, can we? Traffic code. There we go. Totally get you. So no Potter for Christmas for you then. She's a terrible person, and she thinks that because the children that appeared in their films got their big break, they should be entirely grateful for her. Yeah. It's just a shame that sometimes people that you generally sort of liked or whatever, or not necessarily liked, you didn't know her, did we? But can have such horrible. They always say never meet your heroes and all that sort of stuff for that sort of very reason, isn't it? Not that she's anyone's hero, but for that very reason, isn't it? Because it's fakeness at the end of the day.
Fastest car out there at the moment.
Fastest car out there, good. That's how we like it. That's the me. I like it. Keris, come back, come back. Stop talking about stupid women. Division then. You'd watched the Division, yeah? Should we start with the Division then? So I don't want to alienate anyone. That's the last thing I would want to do. Division it is. We'll start with Division. Oh shit! Not that far ahead. Caught that corner wrong. And now I've done that one, my tyres are fucked. My tyres are fucked. Wrong button, Dave. Bollocks. I'm peeling potatoes, you didn't go in there. Good, good. Peel away. Peel away, but we'll reschedule, we'll do the Division next. Fuck my car up as well. It's ropey as anything now. You get a point out of it though, 16 cars. Eyes in, sorry. I'm afraid I can't do that. fucked. How many laps have I got going? 2 more laps. I could. Oh shit, he's nudged me now as well. Oh look. I was thinking maybe I could get a lap or 2, but we're bollocksed. We're fucked. The car just wants to go to the right. Try and hang on now. This is never going to work because the car just wants to go to the right. A warning track there is better than give me a penalty. Now, this game has gone from being overly strict to too soft. You know that, Alvin? Literally overly strict. And now it's too soft. Yeah.
Track limit violation. Officials noted it.
Only heavy damage now. Now, it felt like it ages ago. The car will just wants to turn right the whole time. We're fighting it like anything now. God. I feel like I'm playing the game when it first launched. Seriously, that's how it felt when it first launched on that first day. But you shall not pass, thou shalt not pass. Play what you want, I'm not going to boycott you, just the bigots, indeed. Well, Division. Division is on my list as well. We have a list. Albie's put a list together. They include upsetting a few vegans as well. It's just a game. It's just a game. To anyone that is a vegan. Go turkey hunting. Now this car is all her now, does it? Cha-cha real slow. It does cha-cha real slow. We're up to 10. So if we can keep this, keep 10 minutes. Penalty? No, so it won't give me a penalty for that bit, but it did for the other bit. Strange game. Cha-cha real slow. That held that bend really nicely because it just wants to go that way. Oh god. Yeah, I put the grass. Nicely slid though on there, but we're going to come down a few seconds. Oh god, this car is completely fucked. We've got some Christmas games to play as well. We'll play the Grinch. Oh my god. Can I finish this lap? Can I finish this lap? Oh no, shit. Can't just stay on the fucking track. Stay on the track. Brake. Final lap, 172, they're finished. Oh, go on, get over 2 seconds. Go on, get over 2 seconds and we stay where we are, 10. Just about over 2 seconds. So the 2 seconds is not going to affect my final position. Nice. We'll take that. You can put the Essex Tea cap back on because I'm actually getting hot.
They were on another level today. Definitely a wake-up call. We've got more work to prepare for the next race.
Did you hear that? Talk about tick me off. Do you hear that? What a ticking off. Yeah, on another level. They're not, obviously not. Yeah, they're on another level. And they wake up. It's like, fucking hell. Finish 10, you earn 8,000. It's all good. We damaged our car. That's what happens. It's like fucking we deserved. I was doing all right then. I was doing all right, and then well, we smashed. We smashed. Right, begin event, Northampton again. Only 14 grand to repair all that damage. Christ, could have expected a lot more than that. Travelling to track. Smash or pass, I think we know which Dave will choose. 6 laps. We can do this. We can do this. No, we can't, because it hasn't kept my ABS. Return to pit. And it moved, but it's not kept what I want my car at. There you go. Do it. Save it. Vehicle set up. Keep it. Back. Drive. Now we'll be able to drive the car. Through all these cars like that.
Clear.
Clear. Clear. Clear. Traffic. That's alright. Traffic. Sometimes it's good to have cars in front of you, isn't it? It's something to aim for. And I don't mean hit them. Smash into them. A good smashing time, eh, Albie? So peeling potatoes, eh? Karis, is that for a roast today? Are we doing a roast, a Sunday roast? Make us all hungry again? I'm making Sunday dinner for my birthday tomorrow, okay? You fancy the roast? You're treating yourself, eh? Happy birthday for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a school day, yeah. So you're sort of celebrating it semi today, yeah? Sunday rest for a couple of hours. Ah, of course. Roast away. Roast me any day. Happy birthday for tomorrow. In that corner. XMC, how is this game? I heard bad things about it, but I want to know what people think other than reading reviews. Well, a lot of reviews you would have seen come on before an update. The update has helped in terms of sort of driving the game, if you like, the ability to handle your car. Some cars are extremely ropey, I'm not going to lie. Online it is not where it should be, should we say. If I'm being honest, it's getting there, but come back in a few months, is what I would say. That's my honest opinion. You can hold off a month or two. Hold off a month or two. It's getting there, just it's going to need a few updates. if I was to give it a score, and this is, have you played Rensport? Have you heard about Rensport? It also depends what you want from the game as well. Are you a sim sort of player, if you like? Are you online player? Are you someone that's looking for a strong career mode? That's how I would sort of judge it in terms of what you want from the game. Because if you're looking for online play, strictly online play, hands down Rensport, hands down. And that had a ropey launch, but they fixed it already. Rensport for me is a better game than this, just it lacks content in terms of a single player. If you're looking for a single player, this game's fine. Just beware that you can't change your difficulty once you start the career. So in order to change the difficulty, you need to restart the career mode, which is kind of crazy at the moment. So I can only think that's a bug, and that bug is still present. Can't think why you wouldn't be able to do that. But
5 minutes remaining in the session.
A track-based race, it works really. I haven't played sim racing yet, but I was looking forward to this game. But it's a ropey launch. I would hold off. I would hold off and revisit in about a month's time. And that's an honest opinion. I enjoy it. I enjoy all racing games. I even enjoyed it with it being broken at launch, so to speak. But it's 10 times better than what it was the other day already. Just
Fastest car out there at the moment.
presentation-wise, from a single-player point of view, is what I'm saying, depending on what you want the game for. From a single-player point of view, it's got a single-player mode, it's got a career mode. You can sort of like start up with loads of money and buy different cars, or you can just work your way up. So it's got different sort of starting points if you want. All cars are unique and different in how they handle. So there's that. So from a single player perspective, it works really. There's lots of, there's enough tracks. It's nice to have refreshing tracks like Northampton and Derby in it, and that's good. Like I say, it just depends on where you want with the game. I find, I write reviews and stuff like that, and I would be looking at scoring this overall at 6.5. I feel that this game will be better in a month, maybe 3 months down. I would even judge it 3 months down the line. See where it's at once it's had all the inputs done. Its online play is ropey as anything. Not going to lie about that. So what it's got going for it at the moment is a career mode, and the handling is improving all the time. The AI are a bit nuts, should we say, at times. But from a single player perspective, it's good. From a multiplayer perspective, it's not there yet. And that's an honest assessment. And like I say, I would happily recommend Rensport to anyone that wants online play that works today. But what you get with that game is the opposite. You won't get a career mode. So its career mode is limited as anything. But I'm still playing this, and I've been playing this for days, and track games usually bore me a little bit, if I'm honest. I love my racing games, but I can nod off in track games quite easily. So, yeah. I think everyone was looking forward to this game when it came out, but what I will say is visually it's better. Handling's better. Everything is improving. It's just not there yet. It'd be an investment. If you were buying this, you know that it's going to be a good game in 3 months' time. I'm totally confident of that. That this game will be absolutely amazing in 3 months' time, 6 months maybe. No doubt about that. So if you were buying it as an investment, as in I'm going to get on with this and do really well with this, I like my track-based games, you know, then it'd be a good purchase, but you could also hold off, maybe save a little bit of money, let the bugs iron out. I think that's true. I think that would be an honest assessment. And I was honest with Rensport as well, in that respect. That if you're looking for a single player, don't buy Rensport. If you're looking for a game with really, really tight handling, it's amazing, buy Rensport. You know, if you're looking for
1 minute remaining in the session.
And it's really good handling, because the handling of that is amazing. Thank you for the follow, my friend. I will still be I will still be playing this. I won't put this down. We're going to see where this game goes, because I think it'll be better. I think the waiting is the best thing. Thank you for the follow, my friend. You have just put me at 600 followers. So thank you. It means the world. It does. 600 people have followed me on my gaming adventures. They're very much focused on racing games at the moment. But we'll be shifting as of tomorrow to different games. Maybe a little bit of Christmas elements. We're going to look at Christmas games that's where you unfollow me. We're going to be looking at a few games that have sort of loosely based Christmas elements.
Session over. Check
Session
flag
is
this
over.
lap.
We've got pole. But my biggest, if I'm being honest with this game, I know it's awesome. Thank you. Oh look, also and a sub as well. Look. Keris is subbing. So you got to come back now. You got to come back. Thank you, Keris. Awesome stuff. You get the initiation. Keris fetch the twins and ferrets. 600th member gets a prize. Look at that. There you go. Thank you, Keris. There you go. XMMC Cross, you are subbed. You get to come back and see this happy Essex chappie that drinks plenty of Essex tea. Cheers. And I promise you, I won't sell or try and sell the Essex tea to you. I won't, because it's all mine. It's all mine. Right, practice is over. On to the next. Right, here we go. So that was just practice. Oh, now we've got to do some more. You got to start a lurch off stage to left. We all end up with Essex tea eventually. I'm from Essex. There you go. You've got to have the Essex tea. Yeah, you've got to have the Essex tea. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's lovely stuff. It's amazing stuff. Drink your tea. We love it. You're probably the first person I see to have tea and not something caffeine or any drink related. Oh, it's all tea. Having said that, caffeine related. I mean, tea has caffeine in. It does. But we do have the Essex coffee. There you go. Look, the Essex coffee, showing the Essex coffee on. And then just for Christmas, we're going full hog here. Full hog. We also have tea with a mug for Christmas. There you go. David's the only stream that has LD favourite edible juice. Well, I've got to keep up my image, haven't I? The breakfast buffets, yeah. There you go. Got to keep up my image. We do tipsy jam on toast as well occasionally as well, if the dog leaves me alone. That happens. Then we drink beer from Malden as well. So we keep it all Essex. There's a reason it's Essex chappie. Does all this Essex stuff. Oh, here we go. It's not entirely true, is it? What's not true? Go on, fill him in. Fill him in. X7C class. Gonna get filled in with Essex Tea is not really from Essex. Here we go. But no, I would honestly, if we're talking this game, hold off. Definitely. If you're PC, are you PC, Xbox, PlayStation? XMC, that was what? PC, Xbox or PlayStation? Because I could have a little something in store for you if you were PC. PC based. Marky boy in here as well. What did I say? I didn't hear over my brother yelling at his other brother. I say you PC gamer? You were PC based? Or PlayStation or Xbox? And it's always good to have brotherly love in it. In backgrounds. PC and Xbox. So, if you're a PC gamer, you can check out Rensport for free. Rensport has a
start of your timed lap. Make it count.
It's almost like a free-to-play model where you get given 2 cars and a couple of tracks, and you get to test out the handling side of it. So I think you're allowed to do time trials and stuff against the world and stuff like that, but not too much of a game. Very, very limited. Used to have PlayStation 2 and 3, but he's showing his age, look. Both awesome machines. He's an Xbox gamer. We love the Xbox as well. Brotherly love. Now I'm picturing Kenny Emmett. And go. You still have your original Xbox. Awesome stuff.
Final 5 minutes.
So what? Never been so offended. You bid. Stop. Right. Wow, we haven't done it. 4 minutes, we've got to do qualifying. We haven't done that yet. So what are you into games-wise? XMC. Shit. You read that like there wasn't a spelling error. It's all the best possible taste, indeed. Indeed. It's all for a bit of fun, isn't it? Good laughs, good laughs. Get ready, score. I've got a bit of time in, haven't I? I haven't done it yet. 2:03. Considering we finished 10th in the last race, and that was because I bodged the corner up, otherwise we would have finished first. Damaged our car outright. We got 2:17. We're going to come in first.
Fastest on track, mate.
Only just the fastest. Only just. Go. It's like battle royale games and zombie games. So a bit cod then. Forgive Albie and our minds are still in the 70s and early 80s. Indeed. So you play a variety of games: horror, survival, driving, FPS. Yeah, you're like me. Bit of everything. Bit of everything. With a strong fondness for me of racers, and I do love a good simulator as well. Do love a good simulator. That's it. Someone said to me, since all the sponsored stuff that you know, all the sponsored stuff you can get as a streamer and stuff like that. You know, you're not like the usual person with all the gaming stuff, the gaming drinks. Because I'm older, that's why. I don't need so much high caffeine in my life. I know tea is full of caffeine, isn't it? So there's a big myth, isn't there, about tea not having caffeine? There's a lot of caffeine in tea. Just as good for you, that's all. Oh, shoot. Shoot, balloon. Yeah, tea had caffeine. Oh, yeah. Get decaf tea as well. Tea has more caffeine. You're okay as long as you don't eat the tea bag. Yeah, don't eat the tea bags. I need to try my new bag of tea out because the wife has said we need to do a review on it. We need an Albi review, I think. Because it says 1 cup tea, so my wife said, what if it is just a tea bag that hasn't got as much tea in it? You know, it literally is for 1 cup and you can't put it in a pot of tea and it's not as strong. You know? So we've got to test it. We've got to test it, see how it works in a pot of tea.
Final minutes of the
Tastes like a
session.
birthday martini. So I'm still not first. Shit, we're quite lowly back, and we're not going to be able because they're calling wrong. All wrong. Oh dear. That's it. Qualifying's ruined. She started early today. Well, it's her birthday, isn't it? Tomorrow. If she's celebrating her birthday today, she can start early.
Check and flag this lap. Wrap it up.
No, we're just going to come back to the pits. There's no point, is there? It's got fruit in it. Well, if it's got fruit in it, it's fine, isn't it? It's fine. As long as it's got fruit in it, it's all good. So, carrying on for a little bit longer, I think. Next qualifying is over.
It's not what we expected to finish in qualifying, but we can try and make it work from there.
It's got an olive. It's not what they expected. Right, well, we've got 8. It's not what I expected too. I drink a lot of rum and tequila. And does it make you happy, Nuki boy? Does the tequila make you happy? That's the main thing, isn't it? Here we go. Here we go. From 8th on the grid. Always. That means television reference. I know, horrible, isn't it? Child of the 90s, really. It's all fake. It's all fake. Oh my god. Heavy damage. Got to restart. Look, there you go. He's found the emotes. Look, the tea. I haven't run out, so no problem. It's got the emotes. The Essex Tea emote. There you go. Oh, NCX as well. Yeah. Some would say I have a problem. I say I haven't ran out, so no problem indeed. Look, there you go. Spamming the emotes. What you get. What you get. Again, I don't do that properly. So you get a tea box. You get all those. Look, you can get a picture of me. Look. As well. Look for subbing. Look. You get the nods to Chester Copper Pot as well.
Get ready, mate.
Honestly, The Goonies is a top film. Top film from my era. All the emotes. Take that. Might even get 6. Yeah, I've got 6. Go off the track though slightly. The track. Lose some places now. Got the line wrong. Is there? Oh, don't spoil it for me, Danny. Don't spoil it. Love the Goonies. The AI is definitely much less aggressive. They actually see you now. They do see you, yeah. They are less aggressive. It's getting there. The game is getting there. It's just going to need, I'd like to say it's going to need 2 or 3 more patches, I think. Probably to please everyone. I think one more patch and it'll please most people. You know, I know there's been a lot of people that bought the game and had it funded, haven't they? That's the thing. And I'd agreed with them if they played it on that day, but the following day they released a little tiny patch that made it a little bit better, and then they released a full patch a couple of days ago, didn't they? Which has made it 10 times better the game in that respect. You know, some people are always worth coming back now they've patched it so quickly. In truth, if you're a racer online, the answer is no, isn't it? If you're a single player, it's an investment, isn't it? All riding and crashes seems too arcadey. Oh no, this is a proper simulator. This is me being shit. That's what it is. This is a proper simulator. Each car handles massively different. You get used to each car. I'm just rubbish, that's all. Just go. That's all good. See if I get the. Oh, straighten me up, thank you. The other thing is, if you're on Xbox and you like your multiplayer nights, come join us on a Monday, 2030 GMT. We'll be playing Forza Horizon 5 for a bit of fun. Everyone is welcome into the convoy, unless you're a hacker, in which case maybe you're not so welcome. But I'm sure you're not. See people bouncing off the walls like bouncing balls. But this is it online. If it's an online race, I've seen a lot of that in online. From a single player perspective, it's very arcadey. Not arcadey, simmy, should we say? I don't want to get the wrong word. Simmy. It's definitely not an arcade feel to play in it. That's the difference. So you get behind the car and some cars drive like a tank. And I think that's what the problem is, that some cars drive like a tank. Some cars you get used to. See, I seem to be able to drive the Astons. Some people online can't drive the Astons. Which still have nightmares from that time from with Spider-Man. Our friend that joined, who won't be joining again. Bouncing off walls, eh? We're up to fifth. Come on, we've got proper racing to do now. See him. We're not that far in front. So we do things properly. Not mess up. This car is twitchy. Bathurst, it's noticeable that when you grind against the wall, you don't slow down. There's no friction between you and the car. Yeah. To be fair, I've not played the Bathurst, so I don't know. But I know Albie's been watching a lot of the videos and stuff, and this is where I say it. It's not just me saying hold off. Albie will tell you to hold off as well. I think there is that message that there is still plenty wrong with the game, but the handling has got better. I know that because playing it day one, you couldn't handle the car. You were off the track constantly, and then when the car almost felt like you'd hit the wall 2 or 3 times, you just wanted to go to the right all the time and stuff like that. Bathurst is a good track. It's a love and hate relationship for me, though. Yeah, love that track on others. It's so much fun to drive. It's a hard, if I'm honest, it depends how you compare this game to. So, what did you think of the latest Forza? That would be what did you think of Forza Motorsport in general? And the handling on that, stuff like that. I hate that. The last turn, I get pushed off track a lot in real racing. You are proper racing. I like my racing games. You didn't play the latest Motorsport. Albie, I'll ask this question to you because you played this and Motorsport. Where would you compare the handling of this to Motorsport? Fucking hell, I'm really not having a good race. In fact, I didn't have a good race last time either. At least my car isn't smashed up this time though. We're halfway through the race. Played Motorsport 7. Okay, what do you think of Motorsport 7? Indeed, this is what I'm going to say. Forza tries to be a sim. But is not a sim. Someone told me to get a wheel so I can play GT7 in VR with a wheel, but that feels almost too near. You see, I've played GT7, and I don't get all this thing with GT7 being simmy. And which is I don't understand how they say GT7 is simmy. I don't get it. If GT7 feels like Forza handling to me, it's an easy pick up and play. Yes, you can get fully immersed into it, but from a handling perspective, it is an easy pick up and play. I don't know if that's just me because I've played a lot of racing games. This is simmy. Assetto Costa is simmy. This simmy, Rennsport simmy. It's a. I don't think you can. Once you've played those 3 games, you can't really look at GT7 and say it's simmy. But that's just personal, and that's the same with Forza. That's what I was going to say. Forza Motorsport and G7 are simcade indeed. They're very much geared to, yes, you can do elements But for a sim, proper sim, you need something like this, even if you can't fucking handle the car, like I'm struggling with. Part way between, indeed. See, this is much more fun for me to get to grips with, and this is in this state, than Forza Motorsport. Forza Motorsport for a track-based, and this is same with GT7. This is more fun to learn the car. You feel like you're in a challenge, yeah, with the car, but you want to learn the car. With Forza, I tend to drop off a little bit on Motorsport. It's this is on a different level in terms of where it wants to be compared to GT. Full track limit, I know. If you're able to set up with to tinker with the car set up properly, you'll have a different experience. I expect that, but it's too much in between. And I'd say those tinkering with the cars on GT7 you can do with Forza Motorsport as well. But I do think that the games are, once you've played Assetto Costa, or you've played this, or Rennsport, for example, you'll quickly see that they're big differences between the games in terms of what is GT7 is what we had, isn't it, for a sim, if you like, on the console. Same with Forza, it was a sit. Once you played these sort of games, they're poles apart in terms of handling and what you can do with it. And that's just maybe me. I don't know. Yeah. Morning, Scully. How are you? How's things? Cheers. Hope all is well. I haven't played the rally. I would love to play the rally. I hear massively good things, but I'm not a PC gamer. So I'd love to play the rally. I really, really would. I hope it comes. I understand it is coming to Xbox and PlayStation. So there is talk of it being in the works. So we shall see. Rally is good as hard as nails. Indeed. I actually thought the Codemasters rally game that they did, EA Sports latest rally, I know they've lost the license now, but the WRC game that they did was really good. My biggest pet hate with that was the size of the install. Project Cars, indeed, Project Cars is a good one, but again, Project Cars 2 was the best one. 3, it went a bit arcadey, didn't it? 3. I just think there's different experiences. That's not knocking PlayStation, because GT7 is a brilliant game from a driving perspective. It's a brilliant game, and everyone should play it. There's just something about the way that they do the story mode, the menus, and all that sort of thing, earning your cars and that side of things. The presentation is absolutely brilliant. Project Cars 2 is stunning, and a lot of people will say, we've got this game, Project Cars 2 is better, and I'd agree with them at this stage, at the moment, at this time. I won't agree with them in 3 months. I'm that confident, or 6 months, that this game will be better, a lot better. It's got to get there, that's the thing. Have Project Cars 2 installed. Many Saturday nights playing that. I was involved in a league. There you are. That's it. And you can get involved in this as well eventually when it works. The interesting thing would be how well this holds its price. Is it going to be a game that drops something like Project Cars did, wasn't it? it dropped in price, which was great. So it enabled more people to pick it up. And they get to experience stuff like that. We had 8 weeks to go, so it was always fun. Nice. It's all about having fun, isn't it? At the end of the day, gaming. I get sim-based racing is sort of all serious and that, but ultimately gaming is about having fun. And there's too seriousness. I mean, the problem with this is the authentic mode is ridiculous on this. It is, and that is annoying a few people as well, is the fact that there's so many achievements locked to authentic, or trophies like locked to authentic, and authentic is just, it's 100% difficulty. You've got no chance, honestly. The majority of people got no chance. Maybe that is what they're going for, to make the achievements to be really unattainable. The best drivers get them. But from a casual perspective, and I do include myself in that, I do like my racing games and play them a lot, but I do consider myself a casual racer.
Fastest car in the session.
That is a bit of a no-no, isn't it? You really ought to get the wheel out. Get the wheel out, get the stand up. So, almost making me want to get my wheel up until I remember that every bloody car game that I play on, it needs a different calibration for it all the time. Yes. So I don't bother. So bad for me. But that's just because I like the sound of being on the sofa and that side of things, drinking the tea. What's a good one player? Shouted to score. There's a really, really good steering wheel, and I mean a really good steering wheel, but it depends how much you want to go and price. There's one at the moment that I mean, this is how stupid people go as well. And I say stupid, I mean that in the most loosest term, because it's not stupid. People like what they like, and they're into what they spend their money on. If they get a good investment out of it, then why not? But there's a really good, I'll look into it later, a really good top of the range sort of steering wheel and pedals. It was like 370 quid on Amazon. The other day it was down to 240. And then it's not just a one-off deal, because it's also the same price up until I think Friday next week. It's an amazing wheel apparently. Loads of people rave about it, and they were sort of saying, "Oh, you should snip, you should grab it as got 130 quid off." And I'm like, yeah, £240 is still a lot of money for a wheel. But they're for the dedicated racers, aren't they? They're for the dedicated, proper sim sort of style racers. Whereas I'm not, and that's where I say it would be, for me, it would be a silly investment. For other people, we're fine. Fifth. We got fifth, so we've gone up fifth. We have a Thrustmaster T500. And that's all you need. G29 is supposed to be really good. It's all you need. You don't need certainly if you're foray into it for the first time or whatever, you don't need all the rage one. Depends how much you want to play it. Like I say, I'm not criticising anyone that get the best out of these games with a wheel. These type of games, not necessarily this one at the moment, because it's had its problems.
Check your flag, mate. It's over. We knew it'd be tough out there.
I'm quite happy with fifth, considering I'm quite happy with fifth. When you finish the race, can you show me the BMW M4 GT4? Oh, there you are. We can do that, of course. So we'll have to back out. We're going to single player. We're going to a race weekend. Where should we take it? So he wants the which was it? The BMW GT4. So the GT4 BMW MTG. This one. He wants to see what it looks like. What it looks like. There you go. I'll show you what it looks like. Any particularly sort of track you'd like to see it on? Is there a particular track you'd like to see this car on? Surely the only thing you need to get the best out of the games is Essex Tea. Indeed, that's all I need. It's just how well I can have a little chat and then drink tea. That's it. Oh, it's not the one he thought it was. Is it not? Hang on then. Is there another? So MG GT4 EVO is this one. It was the first car you tried, Albie, was it? What did you think, Albie? If you want me to try a different one, I don't. Is there another one? Gee, I bet there's another one. That's the GT4, wasn't it? So that is it. So there's the GT3. So that's the BMW GT3O. Would you still like to see me in the GT or see the car, the GT4? It's frusted, Frustmaster. If all you saw was Frustmaster as well, that wouldn't be much better, would it, Courage? I did a practice session on Red Bull Ring. Shall we do this? Shall we do this? Is this what we would do? What particular, or making pigs and blankets? You are having a proper Christmas dinner, aren't you, for your birthday, aren't you? Christmas come early. Right, we'll do this then. We'll go into the GT4. We can select our track. Which track would we like? So we've got Derby, Killarney. Not going to make me say some of these. Lexington. Lime Rock Park. I see too much of Lime Rock Park lately. Panorama Circuit. Northampton we see too much of. Nuremberg. Wait, man. It's not the Nordschleife. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Or the 24 hours. Bugger off with that one. San Marino. Sebring. Spielberg goes to Steven Spielberg. We could go to Steven Spielberg's house. Sao Paulo or Zolder. What would you like? What would you like? It's not for me to say I am Jesus. That's for others to say. So what would you like from a track's perspective? I'll give you a few more seconds before I end up picking one myself. Excuse me. Spielberg is Red Bull Ring. There you are. Is that what you want? There you are. And then we'll look at the opponents. What we're going to say with the opponents. AI strength. What do you reckon? Where do you want the AI? Please don't go 100 because it's never going to happen. I've experienced 100. It's not happening. 70. 70 it is then. 70. So opponents. Did it not take? It should. Thank you. It's take. It took 2 goes at taking. So same class, 15. Yeah. Opponents session. So with session to get used to. There's a BMW in real life, and I like it's a race car, but so far it's only been in 2 games. The BMW M4 placed the BMW M3 DTM. Okay. He knows his cars. Weather. What weather do you want? Because that's another thing. The weather in the game, I've not seen it rain. Rain. There you go. So, what? Shall we have it winter? Shall we have winter and the weather type being rain, snow, rainfall? We'll go with that then. Rainfall. That works. Blizzard. I don't think you can have blizzard. It's average, hot, cold, light rain. You can't have it. Sadly, you can't have it. Oh, why, weather? Why is it not taken? It's moved it back to summer, winter, rain, winter rainfall. There you go. We've tried out how to change liveries. Yeah, you can change the liveries in this. There's a few little liveries you can change. Fog sights. He wants fog. Blimey. Rain is what we're going for. Morning sights. How you doing, buddy? So we're going with a bit of rain in the BMW on Steven Spielberg's favourite ring. The Red Bull ring. There you go. Now we get to drive the car for a little bit, but we're going to go vehicle setup because I'm not daft enough to even try and do this without traction control set quite high up. Let's have it on. There you go, drive. Glad you're well, my friend. Let's go. Let's just drive through them all, sort of. One of these days I'm going to drive through them all and it's going to... and one's going to suddenly sort of not ghost, you know, and go straight into the back of them.
Clear.
Spotty ring. Oliver DC, how are the GT cars driving? I think they're driving better. They're not great, I'm not going to lie. But they are driving better. But the thing is, you're going to see me drive and then think, fucking hell, he's telling me they're driving better. The thing is, I don't like that motor, that viewpoint. Oh my god, that's ropey as fuck. With that one on. Do not like that. So this is where we say the game needs the game needs a few more updates. Definitely. The weather on this is there are improvements to the handling, but not enough. Not yet. Okay, we use the racing line. The racing line's off because that ain't working. Sounds like it's a great night out, but yeah, my bad, wrong info. It's not based up there before it's based. No, you're alright, bud. I've got to learn this car for one, and learn how to bloody drive the car. That's what's unique about this game. Is that it's not unique, but what makes it a proper simulator, isn't it? Is that you've got to learn each car. Each car handles totally differently to the other. I don't know how many frames a second it's coming across as, but fucking hell, it's quite slow and awful. I won't lie. There's a reason there's no weather in career mode yet, because it don't work. Oh my god, morning traffic is. Meanwhile, Fallout 4 is giving me motion sickness. Is it? Why is that giving you motion sickness? And this isn't. This is going to be interesting. This car going in the rain. I'll know Verstappen in the rain. I'll know Schumacher in the rain, that's for sure. Susceptible to it. Oh my god, we're off the track. No! Fucking hell. No button, Dave. God, Battlefield 6 and Ark Raiders, I get nothing. Yeah. It's weird that Fallout 4 is giving you it, isn't it? But Skyrim before it needs some training. Do you know what? This car in the rain is fucked. It's not handy. And I've got the sort of like the driving assist thing on, haven't I? Where to brake, but I mean, now we're in a bit of slow. My God. Yeah, just don't turn the weather on. Simple as that. If you want to play the game, don't bother with the weather. It don't work. I don't even know if we can give it a 6.5 Alvin. There's so many little things that are wrong with it, isn't there? I'm not just saying that because I can't handle the car. I can't handle the car, I know that. But it's stuttering
5 minutes left.
Whether why you've not done VR? Yeah, I can imagine that being a bugger on VR. Brake. You know what, Albie? I didn't even look to see how many laps I chose. But do you want to see this in its full glory then, dear? I mean, it looks better like this, I suppose. I wonder if we get slowed down in this. I should think it probably will. But... Oh, that's a bit meaty on the Apex, isn't it? Like a Christmas tree inside with those green lights. Watch out, there's another car. And I'm going in the gravel again. Oh, we love the gravel, don't we? Giant software. Come to watching someone that can't handle the car at all. Certainly not in the rain. I mean, it's quite pretty in the rain. I'm not going to say that, you know, once it gets going, but it's got awful slowdown, like anything. Frames per second just grind to a halt to a degree. Stuttering like mad. I don't know how that's coming across on the stream, but not good. I remember one Christmas, my sister and I cooked a Christmas dinner, hungover from the night before and drunk from the morning martinis, and spent an hour laughing at the prawn ring my mum and had bought from Iceland as a starter because Carol Vorderman was advertising Iceland, and my sister called it Carol Vorderman's prawn ring. Little things, eh? Little things. As we spoke about before. And that'll stick with you forever now, doesn't it? It's like the inside joke, isn't it? The kayak game I have is murder. You have a kayak game? Oh my God, I can't do this. This is just murder. Honestly, I can't do it. I can't even do yeah, I quit to maybe. Well, I'm going to leave it here. My time has come. It's time for me to get on with one or two other things that I'm partial. Just keep on. And on that note. Did I forget? Did I forget to put wet? Do you know what I probably did? I probably just naturally assumed it went on. Where's my tyres? There you are. Let's have the race. It might make it better, mightn't it? Let's hope so. We get redeemed right at the end and realise we haven't got wet tyres on. That might be it. Or it might be that I'm just shit. That's fine. Travelling to track. Yeah, single race. Let's have a look at vehicle setup. Tyres. Wet. They were on. So I can't redeem myself. As much as I would have loved to. Don't forget to put my note. They're on medium. They were certainly on wet. They were automatically on wet. So, no, not redeemed. Just shit. No, I don't want to drive. I want to come out of it. Because we are done for the stream anyway. So, yeah. That is me. That is my lot. It's time to cut my losses and run, I think. So, yeah, thank you for joining me. Thank you for the sub, Keris. Thank you for gifting the sub to XMC. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for putting me over 600 or getting to 600 because that's a little milestone. So we can now move on to the next one. One day it'd be lovely to get to 1K, but we might get there one day. Who knows? But until then, have a wonderful day. Drink your tea, and au revoir. Au revoir. Bye.